everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Lunch Break with Amie and Kevin. I'm Amy Baca-Oler, your CEA president.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Vick, your CEA vice president.
Well, this week we have, it's been a very heavy week with the mass shooting in the Boulder King Super. So we'd like to start by just taking some time to acknowledge that event, and also the event that happened in Atlanta, the mass murders of many of our Asian community members in Atlanta. And we know that when we have news like this, when this happens in our community, it can be very impactful. And for many of us, it can take us back to feelings and emotions of fear, of worry, of hopelessness and helplessness. So we want to just acknowledge that for everyone, and make sure that you know that if you need someone to talk to, if you're experiencing feelings where you just, aren't able to process, or you really just need to talk through with someone else, that there are resources for you. You can actually just text the word talk to 38255. We'll put this information on the screen as well. But most importantly, we just want to acknowledge what's happening in our community. We also want to let our brothers and sisters at UFCW Local 7, who represent the workers at King Supers, who lost their own union brothers and sisters in that very tragic shooting. Let UFCW know that we stand with you in solidarity. We are thinking of you, and our hearts are with you. So we will, as we have many times here in Colorado, unfortunately, find ways to move forward. But we also must act. We cannot just, let this be one of those moments where we just continue on and do everything the same. So in the days ahead, we will work with our partners and colleagues as we look to find ways to move forward from yet another tragic event.
So in that light, and we are certainly sorry that people are having to go through yet another level of stress on top of a very stressful year. We also want to give you a heads up that the financial components in the legislature are really starting to get picked up now. And so there's going to be a lot of discussion about the School Finance Act and about the Colorado budget in general now starting up. And you know how important getting those resources to our schools is. And so we're hoping that you're going to be really starting to, again, put your ear to the ground and start paying attention to this new round of financial talks that are going to be happening at the Capitol. So to help you along, we have put together a new website that's specifically devoted to the legislative session. And to talk a little bit more about that is Amy's going to give us a little more detail on it.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. So please go to this landing page that you see on the screen. You will see lots of information there on various bills that we are following, but you will also see a vote tracker there, which is an easy way for you to stay up to date, to stay engaged in the legislative session, to see how our elected officials, our legislators, are voting on various bills that impact us as public school educators, our students, etc. So please visit this landing page to stay informed and to stay updated. And as always, stay in touch, pay close attention to our social media channels, where we post a lot of information about what is happening in the legislature, as obviously there's a lot going on. Kevin, are you raising your hand?
Yeah, one last thing. I wanted to show some good news, actually. Speaking of finances for the state, the state just posted its March budget forecast, and it's looking very positive. So that is a good sign for Colorado's recovery, but it's also a good sign for schools being able to get the resources they need. This, on top of the federal money that'll be coming in, should eliminate any excuses that districts have for not having any money. So stay tuned, and we will keep you posted.
All right. Well, we know that many of you are just either coming off of a spring break, are on spring break, or heading into spring break. You probably saw my son back there who's on spring break, doing the spring break thing, playing video games behind me. But I hope that that if you are on spring break, or that you're heading into one, or even if you just had one, that you take some time to rejuvenate, to rest, to relax, to disconnect. It is so very needed. So please find that time for yourself, to take care of you and to do what you need to do for yourself. So hope everyone has a wonderful spring break. If you're on spring break, if you're back at it, I hope you're taking care and doing well, and we will see you in a couple weeks at the next lunch break. Take care, everyone, and be safe.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe and stay strong.